me, Raiserinas.
The beauty of the world, Savannah. Let's all take a walk, Savannah.
And oh, if you haven't noticed, no, my tapestry is not behind me. It's still in the living room from when me and my best friend, Davon, did a video. I'm just lazy. So today's video, if you can't tell by the title, that either means you didn't read it or can't read, or today I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, you just don't understand what I mean. Well, I recently just got done watching Celeste Rose's coming out video. Now, no, I'm not coming out. Like I've said in a previous video, my prank video with my mom, I am not gay, but I don't care if you are. I don't judge. This video is more of an inspirational video. I've become okay with myself, but I'm gonna break it down for you and explain to you what I mean by that. Through my life and through the years, I've struggled with self-acceptance. From a young age, when I was a little kid, I thought I was beautiful. I was just, nobody could tell me nothing. Even when I got my glasses, I was, don't touch me, okay? But it wasn't until about maybe 4th grade when I got my first boyfriend. No, 3rd grade when I got my first boyfriend that I was just like my first real boyfriend. This boy, he was rude to me, he was nasty to me, but I didn't care because I had someone who cared about me, or I thought I had someone who cared about me. He used to call me ugly. He tried to leave me from my best friend in the 3rd and 4th grade. We were together 3rd and 4th grade. He ended up getting kicked out 3rd grade and he came back 4th grade. And he was just so nasty to me. And then the boy I had a crush on, which I actually go to school with now, like found him again. We're cool. We're friends. But I had a crush on him and he didn't like me. And I didn't understand like why. Like it, like not to sound like conceited or nothing, but growing up, I never had a problem with like guys liking me, you know, or whatever. Or so I didn't understand why, and I suddenly gained all these insecurities like, oh, it's because of my glasses. Oh, it's because I wear my hair like this. Oh, it's because of the clothes that I wear. I don't have these things. I never was that kid when I was young who was just like, oh, everybody has this and now I want it, or da 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 da. It really wasn't until 4th grade when I moved to the south side of my city and had to take 2 buses to get to my school because I hadn't changed school yet. It was the end of 4th grade, so my parents just wanted me to finish out the year. So I would take 2 buses and I would ride the bus with these older kids. I don't even know what grade they were. Everybody that was bigger than me, I just assumed you were like seniors or in college or whatever. Now that I'm like older, they probably were like freshmen, 10th grade. But at that age, I thought that they were like seniors because they were huge. But you know, whatever. To me, they were huge. But I used to get these little twists in my hair. Now, if you're a black girl, you know your mom used to sit you down, comb your hair out, put your hair in the little ponytails, and just twist them up and put a bow at the end of it. And they used to call them doo-doo braids. They were so mean to me. I gained a lot of insecurities, and I ended up going to a new school, 5th grade through 7th grade, and that school was primarily white. And I mean, I'm not white. So I remember my first day of school, I was so like embarrassed because it was one of the first times I really had my hair straightened and like went to school, I guess. My mom did it though. And so she did it with the hot comb in the kitchen, you know, blow it out, hot comb it, you good. The night before you get to school and it's just everywhere. So my hair was just everywhere, and I didn't think that it was gonna do that. I had never really went to school with my hair like that before. So normally it's like in the house with the family, whatever, wherever we're going, it doesn't do that. So I was like holding my hair back like all day because I didn't have a hair tie because I didn't think to bring one. I was embarrassed. It was the first day of school, the first day at a new school, everything. And all the white girls used just to get all the attention, and just everybody loved them. And so I clinged to that, and I wanted to be like them. And all of a sudden I started talking like them, and liking the things that they were doing. And like I all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I like camo. I don't like camo. I don't know why I liked camo, but I liked camo. I wanted to go fishing and hunting and money. I hate mud. I don't know what in the world would make me want to go muddy. I don't like wet grass. I barely like dry grass, and I dang well don't like wet dirt or mud. I do, like, even walking home now, if I know someone has sprinklers, I'm not gonna walk through your grass, because we take a shortcut every day, and sometimes it's mushy. And no, I don't like mud. So I don't know what in my mind told me, yeah, I want to go muddy. But those are the things I wanted to do. And, you know, all of a sudden I liked the Gators, and I liked One Direction, and da-da-da-da-da. Not saying One Direction is for white people, I'm just saying that's what it was in my school. And then never heard of Ariana until her song, Popular Song, came out. Never heard of her. But all of a sudden I loved Ariana because everybody else loved Ariana. And I just wanted to form myself and make myself into the girl that everybody was. And I just felt like I wasn't doing enough, and it just wasn't working out. So all of a sudden, you know, I was going to the same places that they were going to. I was wearing the same clothes, or at least trying to. I was even posing the same way in pictures. Like, every girl in the photo would pose the exact same way, exact same leg out, exact same hand on your hip. And I was posing that way, and I was so uncomfortable. And I knew that. At church, I was one person. At school, I was another. At home, I was another. And at home, I was so comfortable. Then I moved to my high school, the high school version of my middle school. And there was more black people there. And I ended up losing all my white friends because I connected more with my black side. Or, like, I wanted to be a part of that and see what that was like. So then all of a sudden I started talking black. I started wanting to wear what they was wearing. I started wanting to do my curls and in different ways. I started wearing my curls more because I had my hair straightened for the first time in 6th grade. And that's just that photo. And it was long, and you could tell the difference. Like, my hair was long, I cut it, and I used to wear it straight all the time. I would throw it up in a messy bun and just wear it like that. That's what made me have to cut my hair, because I was taking so bad care of it. I get to high school, I want to wear it curly, and I want to do this to and that to and this to and that to it. Let's just cut the story short. I'm in public school now. Those were all charter schools that I was at. Hold on. Those were all charter schools that I was at, that I grew up in. I'm at public school now. And here, there's just not a lot of clinging on to people. Everybody has their own style. I mean, yes, you have your cliques, and those cliques dress the same. Like, the well-known, popular, everybody likes them black girls at my school, they wear Victoria's Secret pink and Tommy Hilfiger. That's pretty much it. And then the dudes, they wear Tommy Hilfiger, True Religion, and that's pretty much it. And then if they're not wearing, like, basketball shorts and the high school football shirt, then it's Tommy Hilfiger or True Religion. My friends, though, we don't wear name brand like that, and I don't mind that. But it wasn't until recently that I started to love myself. I went through so much with guys and with girls saying this, and how I didn't respect myself, and how I had no standards, and guys who would try to take advantage of me, and I would get stuck in situations, and I was just too submissive, or I was too kind, or just anything and everything. I went through a lot. And actually, my best friend's mom, my best friend's mom told me to read this book. Now, I have had this book for a really long time, like since it came out. If you don't know what it is, it's Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man by Steve Harvey. And the covering's not on it, don't judge me. But it's a really good book. I read this book in 3 days. Mainly because my phone was broken at the time, so I had really nothing else to do. But I was going through like some kind of like depression, where I was just emotionally frustrated like every day. And my best friend, he was just like, "What is wrong with you? Like, why are you saying these things? Or why are you being so bipolar?" And I was just so emotionally frustrated. I was tired of being single, but then again, I didn't want to be taken because I didn't trust anybody, and just everything. So she was like, read the book and it would change your whole perspective on men. And it really did. One chapter I was afraid to read was Men Respect Standards, Get Some, because I was afraid that that chapter was going to reflect my life and it was going to show me that nobody wants you for this reason. But it didn't. And at the end of the book, I'm just like, whatever. You know, that's how I feel about guys at this point. But it's not just the guys that made me love myself. The book helped me because it made me see that the reason why I didn't like myself was because I was trying to please people who didn't matter. People who didn't respect me, or people who didn't care about me. People who would give me these quick answers when I asked for a solution to a problem just to get me out of their face. And just yesterday, someone was like, this boy messaged me after I posted a photo, and he was like, oh, you don't text nobody no more? I'm just like, act like you know somebody when you see me at school, you know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, you walk too fast. I was like, well, I don't have time to stand around and talk to pointless people. And, you know, he took that to heart, and he was like, you call me pointless? And I was just like, yeah. I mean, not to be rude, but yeah, you are not doing anything for me in my life to help me get to where I want to be. And if you're not doing that, I want nothing to do with you. And there are very few people that are doing that. There's Davon, who's been rocking with me, Kiera, freaking Jakiria, who's been there since 3rd grade through every freaking thing. And then my friend Ajane. I just recently reconnected with her, and she's not going nowhere. I know these 4 people aren't going nowhere. And everybody else that I talk to in my day-to-day life, like, yeah, they there for me, and yeah, they're good company to keep. But if I don't see you being a part of my future, if I see you just as a high school friend or someone I can talk to during the hallways, or someone I can talk to during class, like, whatever. But I love myself. I'm beautiful. And I had to go through so much to get to that point. There was times that I was suicidal. I'm gonna be honest with you. That I was just like, I felt like I wasn't doing something right. There was times that I felt like I wasn't meant to be where I am. There's times that I was just like, let me just move somewhere else and start over. But why should I move why should I leave so that people will accept me? If you don't accept me where I am, I don't need you. Like, Davon accepts me. Kiera accepts me. Ajane accepts me. Jakiria accepts me. All these people accept me for who I am. My parents accept me. They accept my flaws. They accept my mistakes. We just learn from them and we move on. And we don't let it happen again. But people who are steady, oh, you have no standards. So you don't respect yourself because you do this. But I'm here to tell anybody that's watching this that if you're insecure, there's no need to be. Like, people, it's so cliche to say love yourself, but it's the most heartwarming thing. So now I can wake up in the morning and get dressed and wear some gym shorts and a t-shirt and some slides and not care what anybody says. I can wake up in the morning and wear my hair curly and out. At one point in my life, I cared. But this year, I wore it out and I was just like, Last year, I wore it out and I was like, what does this look like? And I put it up. And some of y'all are probably like, why did she sit down and make this video? It's so stupid. It's not to me. And like I said, I don't care. But some people need it. Some people need the help. Some people, I know I needed it, but nobody could tell me what I needed to do. Like, people were just like, just forget about people. Don't worry about people. Just do you, boo. Don't worry about nobody. Wear whatever you want. And da-da-da. That's not what you tell somebody who's insecure. It just doesn't help, because then when they do it, they're judged anyway, and they're just like, you said that I should just ignore people and they'll leave me alone and da-da-da-da. Like, growing up people used to talk about me. I wasn't bullied, but people talk about me. And people would just be like, oh, just ignore them. If you ignore them, they ain't got nothing to talk about. Because then they look stupid because you don't care, and they want you to care, so they're going to stop talking about you. I would ignore it and ignore it and ignore it, but being the person I am, I couldn't. I would either snap back and run my mouth, which they loved. I would either get upset and go to a friend and be like, I can't do this. I would be upset to them. Like, why are you doing this? Why wouldn't you just leave me alone? Like, why do I care? You know what I'm saying? But as a person going through insecurities and everything, it's kind of like anxiety. You just have to be one with yourself. And when you can be one with yourself, and I'm not saying be okay with being by yourself, because honestly, I'm not okay with being by myself. I don't like being alone. Like, literally, I call my best friend and I'm just like, hey, I was bored. I was kind of lonely. So I pay attention. And he's just like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not okay with being alone. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I am okay with myself. There's no real way to tell somebody how to be okay with themselves. It's just learning to be one with yourself and learning to look in the mirror and look at how beautiful you are. Look in the mirror and be like, dang, shawty good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to look in the mirror and, hold on, let me show you. When I smile, I didn't like that. I used to like pull it back and be like, look how much more beautiful I could be. I didn't like this. Until my mom told me that, like, oh, people used to draw them on. Everybody wanted that. I didn't like my eyebrows. And so people told me, oh, girl, your eyebrows are amazing. Who does your eyebrows? I'm just like, nobody. I mean, now they probably need to be done because I used to get them done, so they probably growing a little more hair. My mom, I see my mom. That's another thing that I did, was I looked at my mom because she's an adult. She didn't have to worry about high school kids. I see my mom now, my graduated sister, and I see, like, they don't care about people and what people are saying. My sister is one of the strongest people I know. My older sister, she don't care one bit. And if she does, she doesn't let it show. And if she does care, you wouldn't know. And that's how good she is at not showing it. But she's so strong and independent. Like, that's who I want to be when I grow up. That's how I want to be now. Not even when I grow up now. And that's the same courage that got me to come on to this camera and do YouTube. Not worrying about, like, oh, I have a phone. I don't have a camera yet. I'm gonna wait until I get my camera. I don't care. I have a phone. Okay, so what? I can't check the time while I'm making a video. Ooh, big problem. I can't text somebody while I'm making a video. Oh my gosh, I can't play music while I'm making a video. Oh God, Lord save me. Oh my God. Like, I don't care. I enjoy making people happy. I enjoy what I do. It's not yet a career for me, but I enjoy what I'm doing. It's fun. I like editing. I like videotaping. I like being on camera. It's just what I like to do. And was I embarrassed when I posted about the audition I did and got a call back and couldn't afford to go? No, because it's America. Not everybody is financially set to do everything in the world. I mean, nobody's perfect. So yeah, I got a call back. Great. So next time when I get older, maybe when I get more financially set for myself, I can go to an audition, get a call back, and hand them $500 and just move on. But now I can't do that, but I'm okay with that. Do I respect myself? Heck yeah, I respect myself. Have I made bad decisions in my life? Yeah. Does that mean I don't respect myself? No. Just means I've gone through stuff because I'm a teenager. I'm a teenage girl. And I'm African American. I mean, learning to accept my skin color is the most important thing an African American woman can do. And any African American. Black is beautiful. Any shade is beautiful. No matter if you're black, purple, orange, or the palest white as 5-star notebook paper, you're beautiful. And you gotta accept that. I mean, people go out here and they wear bronzer to look tan, or they wear louder foundation to look lighter and look light skinned and all that. Or people ask me, where What are you mixed with? You have some really good hair. Thanks, but I'm not mixed. Just all about taking care of yourself. And that's another thing that kept me feeling great, was taking care of myself. Looking pretty, getting my nails done, which I'm not done right now. I don't have the best nails in the world, but you know, looking pretty made me feel confident. You can't tell me nothing when I get my hair and nails done, or just my hair, just my nails. I slay all day when I'm all dolled up. When I first got my hair straightened the other day, or what was it, last Wednesday, it's been a week and a day. I went to school Thursday for picture day, and Shawty was, okay, here's the video from that day that Kiara took of me. And Shawty was slaying, okay, let me tell you. I was sun-kissed. But anyway, I love who I am, and I wanted y'all to know that. I wanted to share my revolution with y'all. I wanted to share that there's no place I'd rather be in my life but right here in this moment right now. I'm bettering myself. I'm doing things that make me happy. I'm happy.